Miami Dolphins star receiver Tyreek Hill and his agent, Drew Rosenhaus, have publicly demanded the firing of a Miami-Dade Police Department officer involved in a controversial detainment incident that occurred last Saturday, just before the Dolphins' season opener against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hill, who was pulled over a few blocks from Hard Rock Stadium, was cited for speeding at a visual estimation of 60 miles per hour, and for not wearing his seatbelt. However, the situation escalated when an officer allegedly placed his hands around Hill's neck, even after Hill warned him about a pre-existing knee injury. Hill's attorneys issued a statement Tuesday night calling for the officer's immediate termination, due to what they described as escalation in his use of force. The events that occurred are just a reminder of the realities of the many injustices that people of black and minority communities face at the hands of law enforcement, the statement said, as reported by ESPN's Marcel Lewis-Jacques. While we are in no way accusing the officer of being racist, we are accusing the customs and practices of law enforcement from a historical standpoint of being discriminatory and oppressive to black and minority communities. Rosenhaus echoed Hill's sentiments on The Dan Le Batard Show, insisting that the officers involved should be removed from their positions. There's no place for a police officer to have a badge that operates like that, when Tyreek wasn't being aggressive, or violent or fighting back in any capacity, Rosenhaus said. Miami-Dade Police Department responds following the release of body camera footage by the Miami-Dade Police Department on Monday night. The department announced that one of the officers involved had been placed on administrative duties pending an investigation. The footage shows Hill and teammate Calais Campbell being detained, with Campbell trying to de-escalate the situation. Both players were released shortly after the incident and went on to play in the game. The Miami Dolphins organization also released a statement expressing their dismay at the overly aggressive and violent conduct by police. It is both maddening and heartbreaking to watch the very people we trust to protect our community use such unnecessary force and hostility towards these players, the statement read. Legal action looming. Hill has stated he is exploring all legal remedies available, and at least one of his teammates has joined him and Rosenhaus in calling for the officer's dismissal. Meanwhile, the Miami-Dade Police Benevolent Association defended the officer, suggesting that Hill was not immediately cooperative during the stop. As investigations continue, the officer's attorneys have called for his immediate reinstatement, labeling the decision to place him on administrative duties as premature. Hill is expected to address the media later today, providing more insight into his perspective on the incident and potentially revealing his next steps. The fallout from this incident continues to unfold, with both the Dolphins and the broader NFL community watching closely.